Well, it's the latest and greatest iPhone, and it certainly is a hot item right now. The iPhone 5 hit stores on Friday, but many of you seems like just upgraded to the 4S. So this morning in an 8 on Your Side report, I have some ways to offset the cost of the new phone by trading in your old one.
The iPhone 5 is typically $199, $299, and $399 based on the model you're getting, but that's subsidized with a contract.
Right.
Out of contract, you're looking at $600, $700, maybe $800.
So yes, getting a new iPhone 5, if you're not getting a new contract, is going to be a little bit expensive. There are ways, though, you can turn in your old iPhone to get a little money toward that new one.
You know, when you have an iPhone 4, 4S, the trade-in value is typically pretty good.
You can trade your current iPhone in to be recycled or refurbished through the Apple website.
Not at the actual Apple retail stores. And what they do is they'll get, if there is any monetary value, they'll offer you a gift card for that.
Amazon.com also has a trade-in offer. Now, if you want to go to a local store, Best Buy offers a store gift card for your phone. GameStop will give you cash, but for less money than their in-store credit. iHospital also has a buyback program.
We'll take a look at it, do an inspection, and make sure the device is working properly.
You can get cash or store credit based on the phone's value. Justin Satterley does give this word of caution.
It's, of course, always important to make sure before you bring in your device, if you do intend on selling it, that you've wiped your device clean of all your information. We here at iHospital, we want to make sure that we maintain the confidentiality of every patient that comes in the door, so we make sure to wipe it.
Would you recommend to people just selling it on Craigslist?
I typically wouldn't unless you're fairly comfortable with who you're selling it to, or, you know, or if you feel comfortable wiping your own information.
You know, many cell phone carriers will also give you a credit for your phone, so check with your carrier. You'll get more money for more memory and, of course, the later model phones. And get this, according to analyst firm iSupport, it costs Apple just more than $200 to make each iPhone 5. So it's an expensive phone to make and, of course, to buy.
Very interesting. I still want to know how you made money trading in phones.
Well,
Every day I'm hustling.
That's how. I was going to explain it, and I realized I think that was rhetorical.
You can get up to about $200 or $300 back for a late model phone, and then if you're up for a contract, then there you go.
She just told you. And that's
how
how
it works out for me.
That's how I did it, Leslie Lacey.
My contract's not even close to being out.
Summed up with every day I'm hustling. That's what I think so. All right, folks, look at this. Hernando County, we've got a crash, folks. This is out on US 98, right near the Hernando County line. As I zoom in, it's right at Roantree, so just be aware of that. And that is south of Highway 50 here on US 98. So heads up in that particular area. Could be some road blockage. Meanwhile, I-75 looks very good throughout Hernando County and Pasco County as you move south. Now, as you continue south in Hillsborough over here in the Riverview area, right on US 301, just south of Bloomingdale, apparently reportedly at Duncan, we've got a collision tying up at least one lane there on 301. So be aware of that in the Riverview area. Meanwhile, pretty good drive on our Bay Area bridges, no delays. Let's go ahead and pull out the camera now. I actually want to show you a shot here of 275, folks. This is right around Martin Luther King, and this is over in Hillsborough County. This is coming towards downtown Tampa. So we're looking to the north. You can see southbound traffic really starting to get busier in the area. And now heading back to the maps and taking a look at the Courtney Campbell Causeway. A nice drive as well. It'll take you about 7 minutes to cross the water there, and also heading over to Manatee County. I-75 looks good, but as we zoom in just beyond I-75 on Highway 70 at Lakewood Ranch, we've got an accident. This one's off to the shoulder, should be wrapping up very shortly. And let's take a look at our cameras now. Again, I want to quickly show you another shot. This is right at Highway 60, also known as the Courtney Campbell Causeway, and this is our Bay Area bridges looking very good. If you happen to use Twitter, please tweet me at Leslie Lacey on Twitter. I'll keep you updated on your morning commute. Now let's check in with Lee Spann. And at first, actually, here's what's trending in the Bay Area this weekend. Country fans can get up close and personal with Brad Paisley and the band Perry at the fairgrounds on Friday. And Saturday night at Raymond James Stadium, the Noles are taking on the USF Bulls. And you're going to see the Buccaneers battle the Redskins on Sunday, and hopefully with no blown calls now that the referee lockout is over.
And if you are planning to go out to Raymond James Stadium on Sunday to see that Bucs game, it is at 4:25 Sunday afternoon. And I just wanted to give you a heads up that we increased our rain chances on Sunday up to about 40%. And it's going to be warm right there at kickoff, 86 degrees, right at pretty much the hottest part of the day. So you might actually want one of those stray showers. But again, only a 40% coverage of storms Sunday afternoon, just especially if you're going to be outside at Raymond James tailgating for quite some time. You may want to at least bring along the rain gear. Storms develop again this afternoon, actually very similar to yesterday. Warmer and more humid than we started the week, that's for sure. High's going to stay in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. And like I said, we increased that rain chance starting on Sunday, even more now as we head into Monday. Nadine actually got a little stronger over the overnight hours, 16-mile-per-hour winds now. You can see it's just kind of spinning around, not bothering anyone out in the Atlantic. So that's good news. Not as cool this morning. Again, the extra humidity makes it a little bit more mild. 76 degrees at 9 a.m., partly cloudy, 85 degrees at noon. And then by 3 p.m., that's when we'll at least introduce an isolated shower or two. But again, a little better rain chances toward the late afternoon, early evening hours. 89 degrees at 3 p.m. Now, we did check in this morning with Wendy in Brooksville. She's at 69 degrees right now. All of my weather watchers checking in this morning, just a touch warmer than yesterday. And that's because the dew points are a little bit warmer. Remember, the higher the dew point, the steamier it is outside. And we certainly had a taste of fall earlier in the week, but the dew points and the humidity have come back. We're at 73 degrees right now in Plant City, 73 also in Bartow, 71 Bradenton, 78 St. Pete, 76 in Clearwater. Ruskin, you're at 72. It's currently 68 degrees in Inverness. Now you widen this back out, you see the cooler conditions across the northern tier of the country. 43 degrees in Minneapolis versus much warmer at 66 in St. Louis. That's an indication that there's a cold front there, and that's where the rain is, starting all the way back in the central U.S., which actually needs the rain, through the Midwest and over toward New England. Now here locally, right now, it's mostly clear skies. You may see some patchy clouds this morning. Winds from the east will increase our humidity off the Atlantic Ocean. So it will be partly cloudy and actually pretty close to normal. Late September for us is really still summer-like. And a few storms develop and push east to west. Watch what happens on our RPM forecast model. Starting in inland areas later this afternoon and evening, and then those storms push closer to the coast just after sunset. So 30% rain chances continue through Saturday. There's that 40% rain chance Sunday, and right now a 50% chance on Monday because a cold front gets close to us, just not close enough to cool us down.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. At 6:20, our tax fraud investigation continues this morning. Up next, we're going to tell you what a Clearwater attorney says he found while looking into stolen identity cases.
And parents, if you have these colorful detergent packets in your home, we have some information that you need to know. You're watching News Channel 8 today.
Storm Team 8 weather brought to you by News